This area was so much harder with Shovel Knight, but at the same time, I never found the propeller blade in the level with Shovel Knight, so makes sense why I had issues with this area. But with Fade Knight, you know. Oh yeah, right there, I swapped over to the like electric powder or whatever component because I broke those blocks and I was like, wait a minute, isn't there a powder that I used that I liked a lot that broke blocks? And yeah, I used this and also the cluster bomb, but I didn't really think it was the cluster one. So I decided to set up the electric with impact on the little like boomerang bomb, and I actually really liked it. It had a big AoE. The only issue that I found was if I was really close to something, it wouldn't trigger damage yet because the electric wouldn't have like started. So it just passed through something, and there was one time that I think I might have died because of it, but it wasn't a big deal. This is where I decided to use this guy for health, although I only got like 2 HP out of it, but it's still enough. Keep on going. Nice money count in the top left. Didn't even notice that in game, but nice. I got really scared there because with the boomerangs coming back to me, I thought that I was going to break the checkpoint. Also, right there, I was very proud of myself because I was gonna hit into the spikes, and I decided to use the berserker like potion or whatever it's called to stop myself. And then of course I just fall straight into the pit with no say at all. Didn't even try to save myself, it just happened because I'm not really good. Yeah, right there, the boomerang went straight through that guy, and I was like, what just happened? And again, I'm scared that I'm gonna break the checkpoint because of it's coming back to me underneath. The favorite part about this level right now is that because I'm within the golden suit, I look all fancy when I fly up correctly. Like right now it looks kind of lame, but if I actually jump, it looks really funny because I'm just floating up with that leg position. Yeah, like right now, I'm like speaking Captain Falconing. And right off. For whatever reason, whenever you swap the level, you still have your momentum of the last level, apparently. And so, I ended up screwing myself there. By being too fast. And now I'm using the big fancy jump. It looks amazing, and I love it. At this point, I kind of got the feel of the level. I was like, okay, this is how I'm supposed to get through it. Like, I'm just gonna, and then that happened. As I was transitioning levels, I knew I was remembering, I was like, okay, it's gonna send me to the right immediately. I'm gonna try to do the high jump to get over it, just to get through the level faster. And of course, because I was impatient, just like what happened now, I get sent straight to the spike. I had to be patient and do the level correctly. Which sucks because it takes time, but it's just whatever. Now, slow and steady, we do the level. At this point, I was just looking at the armor because I was sitting there just waiting. So, I was commenting on how the blue charge up like aura around me actually looks pretty good with the armor because it's also gold, like slightly blue. Luckily, I didn't really have to try for that part of the level because I had the bat, and it saved me. And then here we got Propeller Knight. Just because I really like Propeller Knight's voice. I really like doing his voice. I obviously am talking over it now and you can't really see it happening or hear it happening, but out of all the characters that I do voices for in the game, I think Propeller Knight's my favorite just because it's got that like Italian or like Latino swag to the back. Or like it makes me think of, I don't know, more Italian if anything. Like a suave, like oh yeah, I paused to change my abilities and it looks, I'm just getting skewered. Looks right. Yeah, I don't know the exact accent I like doing for him, but I really like doing his voice. Sadly, you don't get to hear me do it because, well, I messed it up. I could have done it just now, but I kind of talked over it, and I couldn't really pause the video and go back because that'd be a pain on editing, so I apologize. You'll hear it again soon. I am actually having to re-record this audio during the day, so my nephew is awake, and so are my family members. So I apologize if y'all hear some extra stuff in the background. It really can't be helped, unless I want this video to be late. I'm actually doing this audio re-recording about 3 hours or something before the video is supposed to come out. Because that audio issue kind of sent me for a loop. So definitely got messed up. Oh, I just realized I was sitting and talking for a while. What happened was I took a sip of my tea, and whenever I set it back down, for whatever reason, my straw decided I wanted to just come straight out of the cup and just fall through my desk, onto my desk. And so I had like a little trail of sweet tea like on my desk, and I'm like, oh no, I gotta clean it up. But I looked around and I had like no towels, no paper towels, nothing I could use without just getting outside and stopping the episode. So I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna not put my hand on the table. And we absolutely obliterate Propeller. I did like, however, I got to use the blue juice to like the power that makes it so you don't take knockback. That was really useful during this fight because I just didn't have to really worry about him sending me off. Yeah, here we go. This is where we go back to old Percy. He talks about how he thinks Propeller Knight is not a master of romance. And Plate Knight is sad. Oh no! No! I didn't know! Dude, okay, so Percy right there, he absolutely like just gets on all fours and then uses his hind legs to kick the lever that Mona usually pulls, but I guess you can't really see it because my head's there. I didn't realize that, but for like a whole minute I'm talking right now about that sweet animation just now with Percy kicking the lever. And y'all don't even get to see it. See, this is the kind of thing I don't realize because I'm actually playing the game. I can't see my head in the bottom left. But now that I'm watching over the video again, talking over it, I can kind of see the things you can't see, if that makes sense. I apologize if me talking is also kind of taken away from the audio. Of course, during an actual video, I'd be doing the voices right now, but okay, you can kind of you don't get to see the lever, but you can kind of see Percy there go all forward on all fours. That little water right there looks rad. That's just such a cool thing. And then right now, I'm checking to see if that bottle actually did anything for me. If I got like any new powers, anything, fuses, bursts, powers, and of course I didn't get anything. There's nothing. And then I checked my gear. Nothing changed. That showed up. Oh, and at there I realized that we never actually got a new power. We got the propeller blade, But we never gave the Chester. We never found Chester in the level. So I'm gonna head over to the other village and get my power. Ooh, spooky enchantress building is open. This guy's flapping and waving about, so I was wondering if he actually had anything to talk about. Of course he didn't. It's just the trampoline. No. Normal Chester. I give him the research relic. He gives me a sweet ability. And this one I actually really like. I literally just get melee combos now. Like I can just smack things in front of me. And it's really, really cool because I'm all ranged. So, having a bit of melee that isn't like the orbitals or the bombs is really cool. At this point, I checked what my achievements were, and it was just because I bought everything, I got an achievement, and then because I got all the relic trades to get powers, I got 2 achievements, or feats as they're called in Covenant. And then right here, I'm just trying to power out again because I did it really fast the first time. If you actually watch the animation, Play Knight is actually using his staff to attack, which looks really cool. And now, we're here to do this level. And of course, I don't actually talk to the guy that's supposed to tell me what relic to use. I just go on ahead. And that happens. Because I forgot this is a challenge level. You're supposed to use a specific relic multiple times to get through. And so here I'm like, wait a minute, which one do I use? And then I'm like, oh, the dash juice. And this is where the level gets kind of fun. Also, if you look at that, I thought I had the dash juice equipped because I selected it, and then once I left it, once I got out of it, it was the berserker juice. And if you look at me in the bottom left freaking out, that's because I'm saying the same thing. I was talking about how there are so many times in this recording where I selected something and then it selected the one right after it instead. And I was mad because I was tired of it. Money, 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 useless money. Ooh, I barely made that dash. I'm a freaking idiot. Oh, I did it. I love that twirl. Yeah, the rest of the level is just kind of using the dash juice punch, which is cool. I never really used that much, so getting a whole level dedicated to it is kind of fun. It's a little unwieldy, but it's still a cool power. And we're here. It's not the end of the level, but I think y'all are gonna like what's about to happen. I just go on the merry way, you know, shut my stuff, and death. Fast, painful death. So I freak out, start using the dash stuff, and get bodied. At this point I realized, oh yeah, this is the dash juice challenge level. I should probably use that at all times. I also thought that the ice wall was a little too fast and that it was unfair, but as you'll see, I don't think that in the end. The music of this level is not too bad either. It's nothing crazy or fancy, but as a level music, it's not something I hate listening to. And instant dash. So I'm just jumping, an absolute master. And then there, I didn't know how I was supposed to jump again. Like, there's just no way to get up there, and I'm thinking to myself, what the heck? How do I get through there? I thought it was just simply unfair. I had no idea how I was supposed to get through there with how the wall is so fast, and you have to stop there to like fix your jump. There is multiple times on that section right here that I thought that I was going to kill myself by jumping backwards on accident because I had to stop myself. Alright, another try. I'll be dead. And the dash again. And that right there is when I realized I can double jump. I can jump twice while using the dash juice. Because I can double jump all the time. I'm an idiot. Like, there's no reason why I wouldn't be able to double jump twice. But now, because I know that, if I remember correctly, I think this next try is where I get it right. And this is where I'm just trying to get there as fast as possible, so I'm just dashing at every moment. And of course I hit the wall there, because I didn't get the angle right. And dash time. Jump. The 1, the 2. Double jump. And then type of coins. And then everything else is pretty easy. And then, of course, the ice gets blocked for whatever reason. But I was happy because now I got a type of coin. 117 cypher coins. Rest in peace. Oh, never mind. And we did it! We beat the level! Alright, from here though, I just kind of go back to the armor outpost. No, sorry. The village. I was reading the thing about right. The potionarium. And then I go and give Percy, which watch in the bottom right. Here he comes flying back to his post. I love the little animation. But yeah, I give him the papers and nothing else really happens much for this episode. Next episode, obviously, we'll be starting the the castle climb, the enchantress, and whatever. So, right here, you know, I just sat there talking for a little bit. I was talking about how I was wondering who the final boss is going to be because obviously in Shovel Knight, it was like enchantress. Your quest is about fighting Shield Knight, which is like your girlfriend or whatever. So, and the enchantress actually ended up being Shield Knight. So my thought process there was, okay, well, my girlfriend or whatever as Plate Knight is Mona, and she's now missing right before the final boss. So my thoughts were, I wonder if in this game, since I'm not really trying to fight the enchantress, if Mona's actually going to end up being my final boss. Then right here, I had to go back to the village because I wanted to check how many cypher coins I was away from the max. And that's it. We come over here to the Tower of Fate. I talk about how Black Knight should be the boss of this level, and then in the next one it should be everyone, like the group of all of the fights. And thought to myself whether or not I'd be fighting Plate or Shovel Knight again. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the post audio. I didn't really want to put out a video that only had game audio with me sitting in the bottom left doing nothing. So, yeah. Audio's a bit scuffed, but I hope you guys enjoyed it.